Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I will be building a mock out of Snot. If you don't know what Snot stands for, it stands for studs not on top. So I will basically be building with either bricks laid down on its side or just with tiles. Let's get into building the mock. Since the challenge for this video is to build with tiles and only sideways bricks, I think a base mock would definitely go well. As always, for every single mock I do, I'm going to be adding filler brick, and it's going to be a lot if I'm adding tiles. For the color of the floor that I'm going with, I only have 2x2 or 2x4 tiles that I'm going to be using in this mock. This means that there's going to be a lot of tedious work placing down a whole bunch of filler brick. After finishing up with the filler brick, next all I have to do is add the walls. I'm only going to be putting walls on the back side of the mock so that most of the mock is visible. Usually in bases in Star Wars, there are slants in the wall with open doors all along the hallway, so I'm going to be adding that next. I added closed doors at two ends of the hallway so that it wouldn't look unfinished. Now it's time that we place tiles. I'm going to be adding light gray tiles in between the slants and the open doors in between the hallways. The rest of the floor will just be dark gray tiles. As well as on the floor, on the top of the walls, I'm going to be tiling it off so that there is no studs at all in this mock. Now it's time to tile off the floor. Although this challenge is to not have studs facing up, I'm not going to be balancing my minifigures on top of tile. So instead I'm going to be using a 2x2 tile with one stud up in the middle to hold up my minifigures. I had to plan out really well before I started laying down the tiles where I was going to be putting minifigures, as it couldn't be just random and I didn't want to go back in and rip up tile. Instead of finishing out this mock with placing the minifigures at the end of the mock, I'm going to be placing them in this half right now because I still have a whole nother half that I have to build. I left one of the doors open so I could add the second half of my mock on. The second half of this mock is going to be a landing platform on the outside of the base. When I'm done building the landing platform, I'm going to be using the Technic connector pieces to add it to the second half of the base. For the landing platform, I'm just going to be using 2x6 bricks laid down on the side to give it a huge surface. And since that part of the battle would have already been over, I don't have to balance many minifigures on top of it. After connecting it, all I have to do is add the minifigures onto the landing platform and we're done with the mock. After finishing this mock-up, this mock definitely looks very clean with all the tile and the sideways brick with no studs facing up. It looks very clean. It still resembles Lego, but in a way it doesn't look like Lego at the same time. It's very official and it resembles a good base. But that's gonna wrap up this video. Subscribe to see more content like this and leave a like if you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you all in the next video.